Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 22 Seminole Gardens in Seville Grove. We have got ourselves a beautifully presented 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, and we are going to go and see all of it in a whole bunch of detail. We are going to go room by room and have a look at what's on offer. And, you know, we are going to also, I've got this, right? I've got that. I'm carrying that. If I go to a room and I go, I wonder how big that is, we can check it. Yeah, we are going to be having the full home open experience on this one. The experience as though you were here for yourself, and I'm kind of going to show you what you'd see if you were here. So just a brief kind of overview first. You can check this out in your own kind of time with the floor plan that's available at markgrogan.com.au, but I'll tell you what we've got as we go. This is the main bedroom. There's an ensuite bathroom. Obviously, we have the lounge room here at the front, and there is the formal dining over on that side. We go through this way, and we've got great living space. Check this out. We have got the casual, everyday kind of meal zone going on here. Family room, if you will. We have a beautiful kitchen. Really fantastic design. Such nice natural light through here. It's just got a really good flow. And then we've got this living space that opens out onto this great patio. This is a very nice place to call home, and everything about it has just been maintained and kept so beautifully. It is really just a lovely place to be. We've got all of this patio space out here. We've got all of that lawn area out there. We will see all of that in a moment as we hit it all in a big old bunch of detail. It's opposite a park as well, so the location is fantastic. You can walk to the shops, walk to pretty much everything that you would possibly need to walk to. I mean, I'm not saying sell the car, but I am saying you probably won't do as many Ks as you would if you lived somewhere else. Check it out. You've got that park right across the road. It's fantastic to have that right there. So you can walk the dog, run the kids, you know, do whatever you want to do. So we are back at the front of the home, and we will go in a little bit more detail from here. Let's start with this main bedroom. Now, that is a decent sized room. You can put that into some context. That is a queen size bed that's there. There's ample space in here, I believe, for a king size bed. And how wide is this room? Let's have a little look. I mean, part of it is just that I like using the little laser pointer. There we go. On the wall, badink, 3.1 meters wide. A king size bed is 183 centimeters wide. That's the mattress part. 183 centimeters wide, and 3.1 meters wide is the bedroom. So I reckon that'll fit a king size if you want to. It's the same length as the queen size that you see there right now. We've got brand new carpets in here. The whole place has been repainted as well. It is oh so fresh and ready to go. It is really such a good design. And then we have the ensuite bathroom. So we have tiled flooring, we have the vanity, we have the shower, we have the toilet. Everything you need to be an ensuite bathroom. And that is all very nicely presented. You've got the heat light up there as well. It's real comfy. And you know, one thing I gotta say, when people paint, a lot of the time they go, oh, we don't worry about the doors. The doors, the frames, the whole lot has been done here. Ceilings, I mean, it's honestly looking so, so good. The walk-in wardrobe in the main bedroom has shelving on that side. It has the hanging space over on that side and behind. Yeah, this is the kind of detail I'm giving you, folks. This is like the home open experience. You're sticking your head in the cupboard, doing all the things you would otherwise do at a home open. Maybe even feel like a little bit less comfortable doing it at a home open because there's so many people around. The front door has the stainless steel mesh on it, so it's fly screen and people screen and cat screen and everything else. Nothing's getting through that. We have really nice flooring through here as well. The color of that really just works so well. It is a nice modern look through this house. Nice, what would you call it? Like versatile color scheme. And through to the living space. That wood fire does beautiful job of this. That really warms this so nicely through here. We do have ducted cooling for those hot summer months that are probably not that far away. One thing I didn't point out before, by the way, is the formal, well, actually I did point it out, but didn't show you when I was back around on this side, is this formal meals area. So obviously if you need it as a formal meals area, if you eat your meals formally, that's a good spot. I don't know how much more formal you need to be to eat it over here. So really what we're just going to class that as is versatile space. Makes a good study. You know, formal dining, gee, it's knife and fork. I guess it's a knife and fork wherever you sit. Do you have more courses if you're sitting in there? I don't know. You've got ideas as to what you'll use the space for. You've got the space, use it as you please. Now, the kitchen, really well set up. You've got good workspace over on this side. It's very nicely integrated. I like how this flows between, firstly, you don't have to see your kitchen from every angle in terms of the bench space, etc., because obviously the sink's on this side, so it's not like somebody's sitting over here and getting splashed in the neck because you've got the open bench on that side. But you're kind of still involved, right? So you're here working, things are happening, everyone's kind of down here. You're not removed from the whole experience when you're part of this space. The oven is not brand new, but gosh, that is a clean oven. Wow. Full credit to whoever cleans the oven in this house, because that is sparkling clean. And look at the glass. I mean, you can, yeah, well played. You're moving into a clean one, folks. That is a nice thing when you're buying somebody else's house and they have got it looking as nice as this. You can tell it's a very well looked after home. We have the gas cooktop over on this side and plenty of workspace over here as well. That's the pantry. That's the dishwasher. That's the kitchen. And obviously we've mentioned this meals area, but it is a large space. You've got shelving over on this side, so if that's not there and you kind of want to set things up differently, there's plenty of room to be able to do that. Measure it up for yourself on that floor plan that's available. Well, actually, you know what? I can use my little, do you want me to do? I can do that. I can do that. So it is from this wall to that wall, that's 4.8 meters. And from this wall to that wall, oh, hang on. Now I've got to work it out. You can skip along if you don't want to play this game. But from there to there, yeah, let's go there to there. Ooh, boom. 4.4. Ample space to set things up the way you want to set things up. This living space, well, we'll see that on the way back through. I've got to show you some secondary bedrooms. You've seen the main bedroom. Time to see bedrooms 2, 3, and 4. This is number 2. We have a built-in wardrobe in here. We have a single bed currently, and that all fits together very nicely. Now, this side, from here to here, like if you wanted to put a king single bed in there, that is 123 centimeters wide. A king single bed, the mattress, of course, talking about the mattress, the ensemble, they're 107 centimeters wide. So a little bit of space to work with there. And we'll come back to the bathroom in a moment. But the bedrooms, again, we have this one here. That floor to ceiling, that wall to ceiling paint job has done the walls, the doors, and the ceilings all the way down here as well. Nice doors too. Gotta say, that's a good choice of door. These are very smart looking doors, not just your flat panel standards. And then we have this room here. Also has a built-in wardrobe and a nice outlook across the backyard. All right, the bathroom. So this bathroom has, well, heat light, other light, all of it very well set up. A very nice bathtub. The vanity, the medicine cabinet mirror, and the shower. All of it modern, all of it very, very nicely done. Now this living space that I said we'd come back to, here it is. We're back here. Really good space. TV currently over on this side. It could be over on that side. You've got options as to how you set this one up. It flows very nicely into this space here, which is where I reckon a whole lot of summer and possibly even a fair bit of winter is going to be spent. It is very nicely done out here. This lovely deck area is an absolute highlight of the space, and it's a highlight within a house that is full of highlights. There's a lot of highlights in this home, but I reckon this part of it is where so much time would be spent. I know they spend a lot of time out here. They've got the TV set up out here, so it becomes a big feature in terms of how they live there every day. And it is nicely protected too, because you've got these drop-down blinds right along there. So they're in the tracks, so they're kind of, you know, not going to just flap around in the wind. You've got like a good solid sort of thing going on there. If there's a howling wind, which occasionally you get, that's all solid. Real solid, real nice. And it's also got the blind on here. So really, it's just super practical space. Got a gate here on this side, protecting this area at the back from the front, so ideal for kids and pets. It's just a nice high roof patio too. How high? What do you reckon I should find out? I reckon I'm going to find out. Here we go. From this point of the deck, yep, 2.8 metres. There you go. And that's not even at the highest high point. That is a very well-designed space. And then it all leads through to this great area too, where we have more patio. The patio wraps around pretty much two sides of the house, and it's the two sides of the house that you would do things on. You have your clothesline here, access from that side, coming around the side there from the laundry. Did we see the laundry? I think we bypassed the laundry. I'll go back to the laundry. We'll go and see that in a second. And the backyard, great lawn, really nice space, garden shed. The whole thing is super well set up. There is a lot to like about what is happening out here at 22 Seminole Gardens in Seville Grove. It really is a good position too. If you haven't checked it out already on the map, check it out on the map. See how close it is to everything. You can walk to Coles, you can walk to a whole bunch of different restaurants. Haynes Bar and Grill, that's not far from here. You've got, like, it's all walking distance. It really is a good position. A lot to love about what's on offer with this one, that is for sure. I like it. I think you will too. There's nothing beats coming and seeing it in person. You haven't seen it in person yet, I would imagine, because you're probably, if you're 13 and a half minutes into the video, you probably haven't already been here. But if you have the intention to come and see it, make sure you move fairly quickly, because this one will be a popular home. And you can do that by going to markgrogan.com.au and setting up a time to come and have a look. The linen cupboard is here. We have the bench, overhead storage, broom cupboard at the end, head out that door, turn left, that's back to the clothesline, and through here we have the toilet. Even that, there's a bit of storage overhead. Little things that make a big difference. That is how they have built this place. Super practical, super attractive in every sense. I think that gives you a pretty good idea as to what's going on. I don't want to finish on the laundry. I think I'll go back outside with you here. I mean, we can't really just finish up on a laundry. It's a nice laundry, don't get me wrong, but we want to celebrate the prettiness of this place. Maybe I didn't point this out before as well. You've got the double carport over here, ample parking for quite large vehicles. They have quite large vehicles parked in here most nights, and that all fits very nicely indeed. So here we have it. That is everything. Hopefully that shows you what you need to see. That's 22 Seminole Gardens in Seville Grove. I'm Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate. I look forward to seeing you here. Cheers.